So I'm 2 days late. I know. Sundays supposed to be established for live streams. My first day off. Spent most of it with the wife. I spent all of it with the wife. We didn't really do much, nothing. We went to the city, hit the Dave and Buster's deal, and picked up some movies, had some good food. Got a little sick. Ate something probably didn't agree with me. So that's a big reason again with them why I wasn't streaming yesterday. And blah 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 blah. Here we are today. So I re-downloaded a game that I've been playing for years. Well, not this one specifically, obviously, if you know anything about the franchise, but Worms 3D was my first one, and it was a first-person shooter where you were a worm, one member of a team of worms, trying to fight another team of worms with strange, crazy, weird, freaking weapons. Hilarious crap, and you're gonna see it firsthand here in a second, more or less the kind of stuff. Most of the games, a lot of weapons were standard. There were a couple of variations as far as big weapons and some of the other silliest weapons. But Worms Battleground, so that's what we're doing tonight. And you're gonna need a drink, you're gonna need popcorn, you're gonna need to kick back, relax. This particular video, so usually I stream World War II, Call of Duty, typically Fortnite on occasions. This is a special one. This is a much more strange, different kind of game. So we're gonna try and make it a shorter stream. We're not gonna OD on a bunch of opponents, and we're not gonna make them too difficult. And we're gonna use one of my custom game modes, which has just a whole bunch of cool stuff. So let's see if it will allow us to generate our own map. Hopefully, yeah, it does. So you generate your own din here, and I like the open sky maps. A lot of the weapons that I throw in here require that. The Armageddon weapons, airstrikes, obviously. Here's other things we can work on. So look, this is barrels, explosives. Here are your mines. Some are duds on occasion, but rare. Most of them go off in about 3 to 5 seconds. And this is physics objects. So these big things you see popping up in the map, let's get rid of the barrels, because then you'll only see the physics. So you'll see these random things popping in and out. Some barrels, some water bottles, stuff like that. Each one of these, if destroyed, typically has some kind of crazy effect and mainly a large explosion. So I like to have a few mines, more physics objects, a couple of barrels, just to make some traps on the map traps, if you will. And we are now going to go ahead and launch now. There are a large variation of the way these things can be set up. You don't pick where they go, but switching the amount of how many you have going then and then in which order you activate or deactivate all of those different options as far as map traps, that will change as to what you get and where you get it. I don't rightfully remember. Okay, so square is your jump button. Here are your weapon selections. Now I put delays on the big boys down here so you couldn't use them right away. If you're having a party with your friends and you're throwing in a large explosive-y dealy game like this, you kind of want to do that. You don't want to have anything that's just too OP right away that can end the game as it starts. It's just a pain in the ass. Plus, I mean, it's less fun. So what I'm using here is the airstrike. And with triangle, you can switch direction. I'm the red guys, so the idea is to then not hurt yourself unless it's worth it. And it totally could be worth it. You might have your guy sit in the middle of 5 guys and dropping a donkey on that sumbitch. Bam! Well, that's just on point, if you ask me. Oh yeah, so turn-based, obviously, if you've played anything like this. Game that I remember on Facebook, oh my god, it was crazy old man stuff. So on Facebook was, what was it called? You know, I don't actually remember. But if you ever played anything like this, there was a couple on Facebook that showed up like this. Another one was like tanks, where you had a tank and you were firing different varieties of artillery on them. This is more or less that, but in one, far better graphics. Wild Ones. Wild Ones was the game on Facebook. This was a lot like that. Or that, yeah, that was created after this. So this is essentially, I guess, if you haven't played a Worms game before, that's what it's like. And the only big difference really is the amount of players. So each team has 4, sometimes 5, depending on the amount of teams that you have. And in Wild Ones and that tanks game I was talking about, you get one guy and that's it. If he's dead, he's dead. And now it's my turn. So I don't... Oh yeah, so L2 and R2 will be your zoom in and zoom out. Just makes it easier for to look about. So that guy is at the very bottom. Now this here, one of my favorites, is a homing missile. Now you obviously lock in like I just did, but then you gotta give yourself a amount of power. How much? Now that little circle it shows you is not always the perfect amount. It's the dead center. That may not be what you want. At that point you have to figure out, you know, gauge what you would like to do, how much power you actually need for this thing, because it doesn't matter the direction you fire it in. As long as it can get the proper angle, it'll go where you want it to go. I could have fired it backwards, and if I had it at the right arc, it would have then turned around and obviously homed in. Oh, and if you haven't noticed already, 6 minutes into the stream, probably 5 minutes or 2 minutes into the game, you see that right there on the bottom right of the screen is your wind direction, and then how powerful it is. So 4, obviously the most powerful it could be, and strong to the west. So you need to take that into account as to what kind of power you need, the angle you need to drop on this, so that way it then goes the direction you want, depending on the weapon. Some weapons, wind resistance means absolutely nothing to it. And it'll indicate that for you. You won't see that wind gauge down there if it's not going to affect you. But this was one of my favorite games growing up. It was, I don't know if it was originally on the Xbox, but that's where I first played it. Back when I still had an Xbox, which I eventually sold them all. Every one that I bought, I sold. I've always been a PlayStation guy. I just, you know, Halo, obviously. But then Worms. Worms was one of those games that when I picked it up, I could not set it down. It was something I thoroughly enjoyed. Holy hand grenade. Let's see if I can still, Oh yeah, see not. Oh, and terrible status. Look at that. Right in the water. It's obviously been a minute since I played this. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm not worried about winning or not. I've always enjoyed this game. My bad, yo. So, in past streams and other videos, I think I played this. So if you don't already know, this is my boy Juggernaut, and I will drop the link for his reverb where you can catch a nice chunk of his tracks. And what the hell? Oh, I'll drop that in the description at some point. By the end of the week, it'll be there. But I used to do music with this kid. He's definitely one of the best rappers I've ever worked with, and one of the best I've ever listened to. So anyway, so this track, I ain't even going hard yet. You can YouTube that, and the first thing that should pop up is my boy Juggernaut. if you haven't already listened to some of his stuff, if you didn't catch the live stream I did, where I did put the link in the description, definitely go back and find that one. I think it's like 2 or 3 live streams ago. But regardless, you know what I mean, watch all of them. At some point, you see the description here, the music and know, and you can go check my boy out. So this is one of those moments where it might be what I called a worth it moment. And we might just kill our own worm. Because I can take 2 hits. Worth it. Alright, they're not dead. Okay, one's definitely dead. But in doing so, I hurt that son of a bitch quite a bit. And that banana is ridiculous. So if you throw it in the air, it eventually just explodes and you have 4 bananas that are crazy powerful. And the way that I used it, because it didn't have that ability to pop and then drop at least 3 of the bananas, it wasn't nearly as effective, but effective enough. I want to shoot that thing, but there's nobody by it, so it's a waste. I'm closer to it than anybody else. See, we haven't even gone through a full rotation. This is the first time using this worm, and there's already so many dead worms. So much has happened, but by this point, I can't use the Armageddon weapons. And just for the sake of, why not, in this stream, let's call in the meteor strike. Just see what happens. Ooh, yeah, that's ending very well for me. Look at all of that. So now, if you didn't already, now you understand why you don't want to use those Armageddon weapons and not give them a delay. If you're going to use them at all. Sometimes it's better not to. You could have, obviously, if I had shown you how I customized that, and it's very simple. I could have put it where it would just be unlimited bazookas, and all you can do is shoot rockets at your friends. And that would make the game a little more intense, a little longer, and possibly more intense. Who knows? But with this, the variety is just better. Delaying those where 1, the enemy can't use it on me first, and 2, I can't end the game more or less right away. Makes it better. There are maps where you can put it where you're in like a little tunnel system, so things like that, the donkey, the meteors, airstrikes in general, you can't use at all even if you have it activated in your custom settings. That's just not something you could use. You don't have the open sky map. Which a lot of the people that I used to play this with, they liked having that variety. So then I had one that was specifically a grenade and rocket-based custom weapons game mode. Also exciting, but for me, I love having the ability to use my airstrikes, to use the donkey. Because in that clutch moment where I've only got 1 worm left, that is, well, if you're going out with a bang. So, it's just, it's a cool little thing to have. And welcome to the stream, Ninja. My bad, I was doing my talkie commentary such. Hello, everybody. How goes it? Alright. See, we just got the blue ones left. And I got 1 worm that can hit this guy, and Yo, Tay, what's good, fam? I think it's the first time you showed up to one of my streams. Alright, what we're gonna use? Let's go with... I think this is my best bet right now. I done fucked up. And I killed my worm. Ain't that bad a bitch? Yo, I appreciate it, brother, man. This is the second stream I did today. I had a whole character stream set up. Yo, A-Rod, what's good, nigga? Yo, did you send that package yet? Yo, that guy's at... Oh no, I still see you here. No doubt. That's alright, I'm still training for this damn thing. I gotta find some ghost peppers. But yeah, Tay, so I was doing this stream earlier on my clan's YouTube channel where I had like this whole mask costume fucking setup thing going on, which they seem to get a kick out of. Alright, so we're doing this this clutch fucking... Wait, did I pick the right thing? Oh, that's the wrong thing. I needed to use my donkey because I'm about to get my ass beat. Disrespectful status. Bam. It's a twofer. Oh, I didn't think I showed any of you guys. So, I'm such a nerd, and I like scotch. I got Captain Kirk's scotch glasses, because I'm that guy. Yes I am. But I'm only doing it for 3 million likes. Like, you need to understand. That Toe of Satan ain't no joke. I ain't doing it for free. Although I am going to record it and put it on the other YouTube channel. And then that'll, I guess, be for free. But if you want me to do it and you don't have Rise, one, go get the damn app. Come speak with us personally because it's fun. A lot of you YouTubers are there, so come and find us. But the other thing is, if you want to see me eat that shit live, that's where it's going to be. And you're gonna have to give me loves for that shit. That's 9 million Scoville units. That ain't no joke. I'm fucking terrified. But I've been eating habaneros every day for the last like 2 weeks. I mean, granted, it ain't nothing like that, but you know, it's some form of freaking training. All right, you little bastard. Damn. Alright, we got a piece. Like, that weapon is crazy wobbly, right? It just goes like that. You gotta time it. I've been drinking. That didn't happen. Don't kill me, you little bastard. Seriously? Yo, if that hits me, I'm fucking mad. No. Yo, fuck that guy. Oh, I'm about to ruin your day. Maybe. I mean, Shut up, asshole. Yo, can't believe I just committed suicide. I don't remember the buttons. Whatever, we're doing another one. One more, and I gotta go to bed. I got an event tomorrow. I'm gonna go smoke, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yo, I can't believe I just threw my boy off the goddamn cliff. I forgot square was the fucking jump button. I ain't trying to run on this map though. Oh, I can fuck with that. I think I want... Oh yeah, I'm gonna run with that weird steampunk theme. I'm with it. Alright. Victory. Victory! Victory! Aw, damn. Alright, and then as you noticed from the last game, obviously, just because I'm player 1 doesn't mean I get to go first. This means this purple guy could fuck me up. That's why you put a delay on Armageddon weapons. Asshole. Do it exactly how I said it. Do it. I wonder what delay I put on that banana. Well, it doesn't even matter. Alright, hold on. I got an idea. Water balloon strike, cause I'm a dick. Yo, that's how it's done right there. Water balloons are disrespectful to worms. Oh, that bastard's got the banana. How rude. That's right. I'm thinking if I got my boys down there, I'm dropping the holy hand grenade. Oh. Oh, you upset face, fam. And it's my tiny worm. So the smaller worm moves much faster and further than all the other worms. But he's crazy weak. Oh no. Oh, sad face. I gotta remember how to play this game. The worms are giving me the victory and I'm throwing it away. an asshole. I don't like him, he's rude. Just a little bit. I got an idea though. I enjoy this little game, man. It's a lot of fun. It really is. Alright, you get the nice background graphics. So there's this awesome scenery. Total dynamic map. You can blow everything away. And the weapons are stupid. Alright, the one that had the funniest weapons, for my opinion, would have to be Worms Forts Under Siege for the PlayStation 2. So it gave you the same basic gameplay, I don't know. Anyway, so you were a 3D worm moving around in a first-person shooter scenario with 4 worms, and what you did was you built little castles from a keep and expanded yourself around the map. And on each one of these little towers you could build, and they got bigger and bigger with the more towers you had. And then you could build weapons facilities that would drop other weapons for you. But anyway, you could use some of the craziest weapons there. So you had like, as opposed to the homing missile you're seeing here, it was a pigeon, and you flew that shit like a plane at people, which was funny. There was another one that was a moose that you could throw at people and it exploded fairly decently. One of the funnier ones that I enjoyed was it was a priest. You shot a priest at them, and once the priest connected with something solid, it blew up into little Bibles, which I thought was a bit wrong but funny. Oh yes, that is an absolute. If you haven't already, for the love of God, smash that like button. And subscribe, and share the video. But I digress. So one of the other things you could do was you could throw a refrigerator, which blew up into what I can only assume was ferrets. They were kind of like the banana, only stronger. The funniest one that I liked was the chili con carnage, where you shot like a jalapeno wearing a sombrero, and when it hit shit, it just exploded immensely and just decimated pretty much everything it was touching. That was my favorite worms, hands down. These 2D ones like this, where it's turn-based. Well, they're all turn-based, but where it's set up like this, they're fun. But I don't know, I think the Forts Under Siege was definitely my favorite. It had, I don't know, it just had the funniest weapons. It had the best feel to it. I like the 3D aspect of it as opposed to the 2D. And I feel like it was a lot more difficult because you couldn't really see where they were. You know what I mean? Like if there was a tower in front of you, you had to gauge where it was, catch the wind resistance, because now it's just not just left and right. It's the wind could come from any direction, so it could be coming slightly from your left, in front of you, or behind you, and cause it to fly further, or push it to the right. I mean, you get the basic idea of it, but yeah, that was a really fun game for me. That one I think I liked the most. Let's ruin your day. Why not? I don't like you. Oh. Yeah, worth it. There's only one worm left, right? Did I kill all the worms? No! Alright, they've each got at least one left. And most of my worms are about ready to die. But do not worry. I am a ninja. Okay. That's my ninjas. You know, Tay, out of all of the people I know personally, as sad as it sounds, with almost 80 subscribers, you and like 3 other people are the only people that I actually like know that actually come and follow my shit. Yeah, it does. I think that's why I like it so much. And I mean, shouldn't every stupid little game like that have this? Or like this have that? You know what I meant. Where you could suddenly be doing the best and now, no. Cause I got a banana. So, fuck you. No. Such is life, my friend. Like a game of worms. Suddenly nothing matters. I wonder if I can catch this guy. I like this one because it doesn't matter where you are, I can get you. But also, it's really wiggly. Ooh, with that, it's probably a perfect shot. No, it's not. No, it's not. I thought I was going to shoot him a little further to his left. And, you know, worms can't swim, apparently. I don't think I'm going to win this one either. I think it's going to go very badly for me very soon. Because I don't think he used his donkey yet. No doubt, brother man. Appreciate your subscription. Thanks for the like button smash. And I'm glad you stopped by. I'll see you next time. I'm going to be cutting it after this game anyway. I'll be up in like 6 hours. Take it easy, fam. Alright, you son of a bitch. Let's figure out what I get in these boxes because I want free stuff. Alright, another thing I forgot to mention, if your worm falls too far, it hurts yourself, you lose your turn. God damn it. That makes me so sad. I was gonna drop a holy hand grenade on him. That's alright. Maybe they'll kill themselves. Or do something stupid like that, where they do nothing. Oh, shit! Why do you jump so far? I only tapped it once. Guess at least it didn't jump in the water, right? I want to hear specifically. Oh, that's not it, but like that's a really good track. I can't change it. Just come on, man. Leave my fat worm alone. Oh, you're upset. Alright, we're not gonna jump. Do any of that crazy stuff. We're just gonna release gently. Nothing. We're not gonna do nothing. That's wonderful. Yep. They're gonna get me. Alright. Crazy little bastard. Just... There we go. Alright. Alright. Don't screw this up. In theory, I should be able to, like, just roll him off of the mountain. Oh, no. Well, I only have one life left. I guess that's fine. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Just float away. I'm sorry, I got overly excited and I disconnected my mic. Oh. Alright, let's see what I did. I got most worms killed, most damage dealt to enemies, most damage dealt to friendlies. That also hurt the most of my worms. Most damage taken, Most fire damage taken. That's... But you can see, you get your overall stats and such. So, well, that's Worms. If you've never played it, you should definitely go find it. It's on a whole bunch of different platforms. You can get it in handheld games. You can get it on consoles. Pretty sure there's even a version for your phone. Everybody should have this. It's a great party game for you and your friends. It's kind of like Wii Bowling, except with explosions and bananas. I mean, unless you're bowling with bananas and explosives. Probably not a good idea. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Got a good 40 minutes into it of playing a particular game that I liked a lot. And I just re-downloaded it. We've talked about it before. The VR is coming very soon. It's pushed back a little bit only because I need to figure out how I'm going to set it up. So I'm waiting to order it until I know the space that I have is sufficient to do this without hitting shit. External hard drive is going to be here tomorrow, so probably by the next broadcast or the next upload, Saturday and Sunday, you could possibly see a crazy array of different games. I've got the better part of 30 or 40 other games that I just don't have space for right now on my system, but I've got a 4 terabyte EX drive coming, and well, everything will fit on there very easily. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, comment down below and let me know what game you wanna see me play. Remember, we're doing the challenge Mike Fam to a game, so hit me with what you think I can't beat or what you want to see me try and beat, and I will get at it. Most of my videos, not my live streams, have the connections and links for all of my other stuff, so make sure you find me on Instagram. You come and check me out. Yes, on Rise. You come and find me everywhere that I'm at. That's how we're gonna start doing the giveaways. We're just like 300-400 subscribers away from that. So we hit the 500 mark, and we're gonna be doing the monthly giveaways of games, gift cards, maybe systems. Who knows? But let's get there. Let's get this done. Cooking channel coming very soon. Variety channel, if you will, because we'll also be doing explorations. Might be hitting the abandoned subway systems out in Manhattan, so don't miss that. Keep an eye out. We're also doing spicy challenges, and they're on Rise. I have mentioned it many times. That's where you can come connect with me personally, speak face to face. So if you haven't already, by all means, come and find us there. We have a lot of fun. I am going to catch you guys next time. This is going to conclude today's broadcast, or this week's broadcast, if you will. But I will see you very soon. And I appreciate you guys for stopping in. So if you haven't again already, like button, subscribe button, and have a good night.